And in the 10th round, he threw 93 punches. So rounds 8, 9, and 10, he landed 22, 34, 27. That's how you want to finish in a fight like this. Let's see Andre's scorecard before we hear it officially from the judges. 96-94 says Andre. Mark Chinook has the answer for the official judges.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds here inside the Virgin Hotel, Las Vegas, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Dave Moretti scores the bout 95-95. Chris Migliori scores the bout 97-93. Don Trella scores the bout 96-94. For your winner by majority decision, Isaac Royal Storm Dogbe!
Wow, they went the other way with a majority decision. So the early work from Dogbe, and perhaps the 7th round when he did land the uppercut on the back half, favors Isaac Dogbe by majority decision.
Depends on what a judge likes. You can't argue with that decision. Great fight from both guys.
Up next is the newly minted women's world champion, Michaela Mayer. It's been a groundbreaking force within Top Rank. First female fighter to sign with a promotional outfit. The first since Layla Ali to have an ESPN. She fights for more than herself.
And like, I don't want that to happen again. That it shouldn't happen again. The talent pool is too deep. There's too many young women coming up. I want people to see women's boxing, right? So I've always said, like, every time I step into the ring, because I have this platform, I have a duty to prove that we belong on this stage. Like, I'm representing a lot of women every time I walk into that ring. And so I think that a lot of girls coming up who see me and want to be in my position, or want to be an Olympian, or want to fight professionally, yeah, I am a role model to them now because I've done it and I've helped to pave the way for them.
Dave, you've turned the hearts of many people. Like who? I'm sorry, I'm very high.
That white rapper Lil Dicky, he's been rolling right now, he's Dublin. Bad haircut. White? Exactly.
Let's see what people think about Burger King's new spicy chicken.
I got no complaints about you, boo.
Why, thank you.
The Whopper's in trouble.
Oh, no.
Whopper who?
Yeah, okay, this hurts. The new hand-breaded chicken. Did we just outdo the Whopper? Get a free one with your purchase of our new chicken in the BK app today.
I just got my cashback match. Is this for real? Yeah. We match all the cashback new card members earn at the end of their first year automatically. Woo! I got my money! Starting to contain yourself, isn't it? Look out!
Get a $1-for-$1 match at the end of your first year, only from Discover.
ED hurting your relationship? This makes it simple to find the right ED medication for you all from home with a 60-day money-back guarantee. Get your relationship back on track and see results for your money back at 4hands.com. Hair loss is getting real? Hims can help. Get connected to prescription treatments and hair care for your unique needs. Answer a few simple questions, and a provider can determine if prescription treatment is right for you. See results or your money back at 4hims.com.
Fix things fast with Thumbtack. I'm finally the king of my own castle, and it feels pretty great. But my castle has leaks, which feels like this. I also need an electrician because wires are scary. And then there's the ants. So I use Thumbtack to find who I need. I can check out reviews, prices, and book the pro I like in the app. Anytime something breaks, I can get it fixed fast. It's good to be king. Find pros for any good project. Download Thumbtack today.
You are dancing to the beat. One exclusive mix by DJ Boom Boom.
5, 6, 7, go.
DJ Boom Boom Remix. This is the best for you.
Wow! Kay DJ Boom Boom pala yan. Share it naman!
DJ RJ. Layas na mga alien, sayaw-sayaw joy. Ilang patisoy, ang mga tisoy. Pura bumido mo'y galang-galangoy. Sayaw na kong tapo, pura gada kong tapo. Nalang sa mangita, buksa-buksa-buk. 1, 2, 3, let's go! 1, 2, 3, pasok ka lang. 1, 2, 3.
Olympian. She's defending her world title, WBO title for the first time tonight, and she's a good fighter that's improving every time out. But what makes her special and why I respect her so much is because she's fighting for something or someone beyond herself, and that's always a beautiful thing because in boxing, this is enough to shoulder just trying to be great and just trying to make money and keep winning, but she's taking women and women's boxing along with her, and she's a voice really just for not equality, but just for opportunity. She wants other ladies to have the opportunity to be looked at, to be signed by promoters, and winning tonight, and with every win that she has, it magnifies her voice for a cause that she's been fighting for her whole career.
All right, let's talk about winning tonight, because Erica Farias, is Michaela in tougher than people realize?
Yeah, I think she may be. Farias is a veteran fighter. She's been in there with some of the best in the who's of the 130-pound division and also the 140-pound division. So she's going to press the issue on Michaela Mayer tonight, and she's told us in the fighter meeting, she said, hey, she had experience in the amateurs. That's great, but I have experience in the pros. So if she can use that experience tonight against Michaela, lower her to sleep, boom, land a big overhand right, because I think that's going to be the punch that she's going to be looking for. She has a chance to beat Michaela.
Well, Michaela Mayer's coming up next against Farias. We're going to take a short break and then right to action with our first of 2 world title fights.
Business, it's never just another day. It's the big sale.
DJ RJ.
chant.
Out to prove his lofty place on the pound-for-pound list. Destructive power puncher. His title defense in moments against Dasmarinas. But first, a world title defense here from Michaela Mayer. Here's Mark Chinook.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome inside the Virgin Hotel, Las Vegas. This is boxing. This is Top Rank, presented by Hall of Fame boxing promoter Mr. Bob Arum. This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds for the WBO Junior Lightweight Championship of the World. Our judges at ringside, Eric Cheek, Max DeLuca, and Lisa Giampa. And the man in charge at the sound of the bell, Mr. Mike Ortega. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, presented in association with Chino Medina Promotions. She weighed in at 128.2 pounds, wearing black, white, and red trunks. She brings a record of 26 victories with only 4 defeats, 10 wins coming by way of knockout. She is a former 2-time junior welterweight world champion, the former lightweight world champion, making her 19th world title appearance from Buenos Aires, Argentina, Erica La Pantera Farias. Introducing out of the red corner, she weighed in at 129.8 pounds. Wearing purple trunks, she brings a perfect record. 14 fights, 14 victories. 5 of those victories coming by way of knockout. She is a 2016 United States Olympian, making the first defense of her title. She is the reigning, defending WBO Junior Lightweight Champion of the World from Los Angeles, California, Michaela Mayer!
A lot of fans wearing lavender tonight here.
Ladies and gentlemen, clean fight. Damas, que van una pelea limpia. Todas las manos.
So in the NBA tonight, Milwaukee won a thriller in overtime over the Nets to take the series in the Eastern Conference semis. We've got a championship to determine here. Sports Center will be coming up. Give you all the coverage of what happened in the NBA and the College World Series tonight. Once the College World Series game on ESPN finishes up, and then we will be moving over to ESPN. Of course, you can always enjoy Top Rank Boxing right on the ESPN app. Round number 1 of Michaela Mayer's first title defense. Tim, you mentioned that she may be in tougher than people realize. She realizes, she made the comment this week saying, Farias is tough, she's durable, and she's going to be able to take shots. She's not going to go away and be an easy out.
No, she's not, Tess. Nice right hand from distance from Michaela Mayer. She's going to have to establish her jab for a start, opening bell now. She's doing a good job moving, working her hands at the right distance. Farias will try to sneak over the top with her right hand against Michaela Mayer to take the jab away from her.
Speaking of the jab trick, first thing you notice when you see these two sized up is the 5-inch height advantage
and also share
for Michaela.
We have a little bit of time, guys, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, guys.
And you know, when you look at
after
Farias,
this fight, I think
for a veteran, when they're facing an up-and-coming fighter or a new champion, they don't respect him, and you have to earn their respect when you fight. That's what Michaela has going here against
shout out to 8 viewers watching my stream, and now it's 9 already.
See, Michaela's slightly quicker, but it's going to be about timing for Farias. She's going to have to pick her opportunities the right way. And every time you see Michaela on her hands going, you need to expect something to come back from Farias.
Mayer,
That's her bread and butter.
Who has already have an experience and a long time boxer for the girl division.
interesting career path and choice at this stage at 36 years old for Farias to take on this challenge. We'll talk about that when we come back to Vegas.
Like the stream. You guys, like the stream, come on.
I'm finally the king of my own castle, but my castle has leaks and ants. So I use Thumbtack to find exterminators, electricians, roofers, and plumbers. Thumbtack has everyone for everything. I can check out reviews, prices, and book the pro I like on the app. So anytime something breaks or leaks or invades my house, I know exactly where to go. It's good to be king.
While watching, guys,
find your people.
Also like
Download Thumbtack today.
Round 2 of our world title fight. Michaela Mayer, the champ, coming out against the former 2-division world champion in the black with red, Erica Farias. So, guys, Farias wins a title as a super lightweight. Wins a title as a lightweight.
Who you like the most?
Right, so she's 135. Oh, she catches her going straight back. She's hurt.
Farias caught Mayer in between a combination with a clean left hook on the chin.
So a good moment early on in round 2 for Erica Farias.
Timing beats speed. That's what it's going to be about.
Right now.
For Farias tonight. Punching at the right time.
Well, what I was saying there, she wins at 135, she wins at 40, and now she moves down to 130 pounds, and she got on the scale at 128.2. She's 36 years old. That's the lightest she has been since her 7th pro fight back in 2009. That is not the norm for any fighter.
You're right.
At 36 years old.
Yeah, it's not recommended either. You know, you typically don't go down once you've gone up, unless you were forced up out of your weight class for some reason. Doesn't seem to be the case with Farias, but so far so good. She looks sturdy.
I honestly think that she was just chasing opportunity. That's why she went up in weight.
Well, she gave us a pretty concise explanation. She said, I didn't give myself a fair shot at the higher weight classes. She said, things will be a lot more even at this lower weight for me.
And she also told us that she was able to produce most of her knockouts at this lower weight class.
She did.
Combination from Michaela.
Michaela got buzzed right there for a split second.
No,
you saw
thanks
her.
for one
Stopped in her tracks with an overhand right.
A good second round from Farias. Looking for that overhand right again.
Okay, guys. Another advertisement again.
A lot can happen with a simple share your ideas, tell your story, connect to all of your social media in one place, get people excited, change here, update there, to get connected, to share, and sell anywhere, and start making a different future. Start different at GoDaddy.com.
You've Zoomed, you've posted, you've binge-watched. Now, it's time to get out and play. Tennis. It lets you keep your social distance without being socially distant. Let's get out and play.
Michaela Mayer had a 12-9 connect advantage in that second round, but it was the left hook from Farias early on that got everybody's attention. We'll show you what happened there. Was not as clean as it may have appeared in real time, as Farias comes with the left hand, gets a little bit of the shoulder, and that's cuffing. Wasn't that clean. It just sent Michaela off balance and going straight back, and then later the work with the 1-2 from Mayer.
But Tess, I'm going to say something. That forearm to the chin, that buzzed him.
Yeah.
It looked like a clean shot in real time, but that buzzed him.
Doesn't have to be the glove to hurt you.
And that also, with that being said, influenced the judges.
But that wasn't the only left hook that Farias landed. So Mayer has to switch up her attack because that's where she kind of gets into this rhythm of just doing the same thing over and over. So a veteran like Farias may not be able to match you punch for punch, but they'll pick up on that and they'll try to time you in between your shots.
Veteran trainer Al Mitchell wants to see steady work rate from the jab. He just reminded Michaela after that second round. Coming off of that 10-round unanimous decision against the previously undefeated former champion Eva Brodniczka. She had been 19-0. That was last October when Michaela won the title.
And what I mean for Mayer is she walks forward, she kind of comes in at the same pace, and she'll throw that jab right hand, sort of the same combination, the same way. She needs to feint and look like she wants to do something. Maybe throw something not as hard and then follow that up with a harder shot. That's going to keep the veteran off balance.
Through her title win last fall, had her throwing just over 51 punches per 2-minute round that is utilized in women's boxing. Early on here, she's thrown 31 punches, 40 punches, 31 punches again in that last round. 24 of 102, Farias 21 of 124.
I think Farias needs to keep doing what she's been doing. Give Mayer different looks, sometimes attacks, other times move, because Farias has good legs. Make Michaela come to you and then keep trying to land your shot in the combinations in between Mayer's shots.
In Farias' corner, they're concerned about the long right hand of Michaela Mayer. So her trainer, Jorge Cali, wants her to keep her guard up, and he also wants her to double up on the jab.
Reminder, busy night in sports. We had a thriller in the NBA, Milwaukee winning in overtime against Brooklyn. For complete coverage from SportsCenter on that, you can go to ESPN News. There's College World Series between Arizona and Vanderbilt. It is in the bottom of the 12th. That's on ESPN right now. We're going to head over to ESPN when that ends for our championship fight with the monster, Inoue. And of course, right here, the action continues. Round 4 of 10 with Michaela Mayer and Farias.
The biggest issue for Michaela Mayer is that she's working and sitting there admiring her work. What she needs to do is work, take a walk, change positions, because Farias is going to be looking to counter.
Right hand from Mayer.
Left hook from Farias.
And a left hook from Farias comes in again. And another lead left hook.
Dancing with the beat, we DJ Rich.
Round 5 here in Vegas. Joe, Tim, and Dre Bernardo ringside, the theater at Virgin Hotels, Las Vegas. The pace set early on from Farias. She has thrown 26 more punches than Mayer to this point. And she's coming off a career-long 17-month layoff at 36 years old.
See, Farias picking things up in this round, not overthinking, just attacking Mayer. And she had some success.
Right uppercut came in from Michaela Mayer, and then the right hand behind the jab, and now Mayer willing to pick up the pace and exchange a bit.
When Mayer throws her combinations out at the right proper distance, they're beautiful. The problem is sometimes she falls in, and when she falls in, she gets return fire.
Farias is bundled up, hiding behind those gloves, looking for an opening in between the shots of Michaela Mayer. Just like that. She's looking even though she's getting hit because she wants to land that shot right there.
Left hand to the body from Farias. Mayer's had the more effective punches in the first minute here of round 5. And now working that jab. Boy, fat with that right hand. I think there would be a countering opportunity there for Michaela.
Got some blood coming from the nose.
There's the uppercut again. Well, that uppercut will cause that, won't it, Timmy?
Yes, it will. That's the shot that Farias is open for, is the uppercut. She's the shorter opponent. Michaela's the taller opponent, and Farias is leaning forward. Put those earmuffs on. You split the guard when you see your opposition. In this case, it's Farias. Keeping her hands high.
Hello guys, hello. And shout out to 11 viewers.
I'm finally the king of my own castle.
Can you guys do like our stream?
And ants. So I
and
use
also,
Thumbtack to find
if you can
exterminators,
guys,
electricians,
also subscribe
roofers, and plumbers. Thumbtack has everyone for everything.
My channel, guys.
I can check out reviews, prices, and book a pro I like on the app. So anytime something breaks or leaks or invades my house, I know exactly
like
where to
our
go.
stream, guys. While we are in the advertisement.
Find your people. Download.
After this fight, guys, it will be Inoue.
She's gonna land this sneak uppercut right here, inside slip, lead uppercut as Michaela Mayer
so
is shooting
thank
the
you to
jab.
Kocha0126
Shot right there. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I did.
Thank you very much.
And I had to show you at home. Beautiful shot.
But it was the last round that was the most productive of the fight for either fighter, as Michaela Mayer was 21 of 54 punches, a 21-10 connected advantage. 18 of the 21 landed were power punches. She had good work in that last round, Andre. Show us what you liked.
Michaela Mayer fought like the champion in this round. Farias had some moments, but you see Mayer not giving in and pushing to get her punches through. The punches that land when you got the longer arms and the longer reach, that's where Michaela Mayer needs to live.
She's a proper range, Drake. That's all it is. She gets a proper range, then that uppercut again. Michaela is dangerous when she's at the proper range.
Because if Farias gets too close, she can land those sneaky uppers and left hooks like she likes to land.
Nice body work right there from Michaela. Digging with 2.
Good body head combination from Mayer.
Great variation of combinations from Mayer.
Michaela Mayer has not abandoned her jab all night. She's been on the jab and has been setting up everything that she's landed to this point. No Coach Al is happy about that.
See that lunge right there? There's an uppercut available for Mayer. She just got to be calm enough and be willing enough to see it. It's there for her. Right uppercut.
Starbucks. Advertisement, Starbucks. Drink Starbucks every day. Let's go, guys.
ED is
It's a good
personal.
fight, Mayers.
But it doesn't just affect you. ED affects your partner too.
Shout out to 14 viewers.
This makes it simple
Guys,
to
I
find
have
the
a
right
little
ED
favor,
medication
guys.
for you all from home.
Can you do
We
thumbs
match you
up
with a
on
licensed
our
medical
stream, guys?
If
Like,
prescribed, it's
click
delivered
the
to
like
your door
button.
in discreet packaging.
So
Get your relationship
everyone can
back on
watch.
track with the free online visit. Go to
Click the like button, guys,
forhims.com/ED.
below the video.
Mitchell thinks he's found the key to breaking down Erica Farias, and that's going to the body. So he asked Michaela Mayer to pick it up here in round number 7.
She's landed 19 body shots to this point, but we have heard Bernardo. We've been listening in like you, and the past couple rounds, he's been talking about the combinations. I watched him finish with that hook to the body.
Farias is going down to the body herself. You know, sometimes we fighters, we copycat. So if we getting the hit to the body and it's hurting, we go to our opponent's body, and that's what Farias is doing. Match body shot for body shot.
What's up? Break. Step back. Step back.
I heard the corner say right uppercut for Michaela Mayer.
Trying to place that straight right to the body that time. Trading on the inside, Farias was able to get between punches for a moment. Back to the jab for Mayer. Doubles it up.
See, Mayer trying to get control of the space. She's trying to get control of the ring, so she's walking down Farias right now. Behind her jab, the right way. Stand behind the knee and following up at times with the right hand to the head.
She just did that behind the double jab and then went to the body in that last exchange as well.
She's doing the right thing. If you're bigger, faster, and stronger, and you're getting a reaction from your punches, it's time to step it up and try to get Farias out of there.
Farias just went upstairs, closing moments here of round number 7.
I'm moving mountains, starting earthquakes, shaking loose, not waiting for permission. And I was born to be the next big thing. No telling where I'm going, but I'll show you what I mean. Like, na 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 na. You see me moving, but they're never gonna catch me. Na 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 na.
You've zoomed. You've posted. You've binge watched. Now it's time to get out and play. Tennis. It lets you keep your social distance without being socially distant. Let's get out and...
Great fight venue here in Vegas. Capacity crowd, back to full capacity at the theater at Virgin Hotels, Las Vegas. The first of our 2 world title fights tonight. Round number 8 scheduled for 10. You see the total punches through 7 rounds, and you see the champion Michaela Mayer with a 70-58 connect advantage. There was some news, guys, in women's boxing that came out today, and that is the World Boxing Super Series saying, hey, we want to collect the talent at 130 pounds. Of course, the Irish star Katie Taylor is just north as an undisputed champ at 135. You have Michaela Mayer, who's the marketing dynamic presence in the women's game right in front of us here. Delphine Pursoon, who's well established. Amanda Serrano, who's just south at featherweight. So at 130 pounds, that could be the landing spot to get a lot of the best fighters in the women's game together for a tournament.
I'd love to see it. I've been a part of one, and you cut to the chase. You don't just spend 3-4 years for everybody to fight each other. You put the best that you can put in the tournament. Fans would love to see it, and it would benefit the women in that weight class and just women in boxing, period.
Mayer looks good here in round number 8.
That's what I was about to say.
Split the lane with the right hand. Uppercuts are coming in. She's having her way now against Farias.
And what Mayer's showing us, she has another gear. And that's what you always want to see is when the time seems like it's right, can you go to that next gear? And so far, it looks like she can do it.
Now you're seeing it here in round 8.
Good overhand right from there.
Nice. Look at how fat some of these punches are from Farias when she does throw. It's big and wide.
Well, she's fatigued. She's taking, a decent amount of punishment, so she's worn down at this point.
It's a dominating round by Michaela Mayer. Right hand comes in, left hand, the hook, uppercut. Oh!
I'm finally the king of my own castle, but my castle has leaks and ants. So I use Thumbtack to find exterminators, electricians, roofers, and plumbers. Thumbtack has everyone for everything. I can check out reviews, prices, and book the pro I like on the app. So anytime someone breaks or leaks or invades my house, I know exactly where to go. It's good to be king. Find your people. Download Thumbtack today.
Michaela Mayer has momentum here with 6 minutes to go in her first title defense of her world championship. Her 76-year-old trainer, former U.S. Olympic team trainer Al Mitchell, just told her, Farias cannot fight backing up. Back her up.
Facts, and that's why it's important to be a complete fighter, and that's what you're seeing Michaela Mayer. She's a complete fighter. She can box from the outside. She can also get physical in the inside and push her opponents back.
79-73 on Andre's scorecard, all but the second round that went to Farias. That's when Farias opened that round up with a left hook, but Mayer has been in complete control.
Wow. Look at that. Hit the right side, came over the left hook. Great combination right there from Michaela Mayer. Leading with the right hand, coming with the left hook.
Michaela Mayer's just been too much for Farias tonight. But Farias is still trying. You got to give her credit. She's taking a good amount of punishment tonight, and she's still trying to land some big shots. I don't think fans really realize how many exit doors come to your mind when things start to get rough in a boxing ring. There's a lot of ways you can get out of there, and Farias hasn't taken those. She's still fighting.
She is tough and determined, and you spend 5 minutes with her, you realize that. We had a great visit with Erica yesterday. Came in with a team from Argentina.
Listen to me. Stay behind the double jab. Last round, right? It's the last round. Nothing stupid. Behind the double jab, stay low and gain the body. She gotta go for a home run. Go now overhead. Keep that left hand high and bang the body. Alright? She cannot fight back it up. So don't pull out.
Last round, last round.
Go to the body. Alright?
Toco the guante last round. Touch him up. Let's go, box. No, no lo agarra así, okay.
Welcome to Vegas, and everybody who saw the thrill in the College World Series. And this is the Theater of the Virgin Hotels, Las Vegas, and what perfect timing. You come to us in the 10th and final round of the U.S. Olympian and the marketing dynamo, the undefeated Mikaela Mayer, in control here in her first world title defense against the former two-division world champion Erica Farias. Joe Tessitore, Tim Bradley, Andre Ward, Bernardo Osuna with you. This the first of our two world title fights. In just moments, you're going to see the destructive knockout power of Inoue, a.k.a. the Monster. He is the three-division world champion. He will be making a title defense against Michael Dasmarinas. What's impressed you tonight, Tim, about Mikaela Mayer?
The fact that she can make adjustments. You know, she started off kind of flat. Now Farias is having her way in spots, landing big overhand rights and uppercuts. And she found the proper distance and found the key in beating Farias, and that's pressure. Using her jab, coming behind with her jab, a strong jab, digging down to the body and bagging up Farias.
Final last hope for Farias. And Mikaela Mayer's going to have a lot to celebrate. Farias was game. She was tough. She gave her all. 36 years old and coming down in weight. But Mayer just continues to enter her prime. At 30 years old, the WBO super featherweight champion, having won the title last October. Speaking of champions, the guy who has gotten so much attention in the sport, our Mark Kriegel called him the most efficient hunting machine in all of boxing. Now, Inoue is moments away from being in the ring.
Inoue is the closest thing boxing has to a pure predator.
Prepare for the return of the monster.
Now Inoue. You see him there warming up. Only weighs 118 pounds, folks. This is a bantamweight unified champion, and yet he is the monster. And if you've never seen him before, if you've never seen his destructive in-the-ring work, this will be a treat. He only knows one way. Dre, we had the conversation earlier tonight when we were broadcasting the undercard. We talk about pound for pound, right? The mythical pound for pound. How about pound for pound punch? Is there anybody who's smaller who packs more power into his punch than Inoue?
Yeah, man, he's up there, and he's explosive. And what I love about Inoue when he fights is everything that is said about him is true. There's a lot of guys that have a lot of hyperbole and they got, you know, inflated opinions of themselves and they haven't really done everything that they said they did. This guy has, and he's getting better and he's still looking for more accomplishments. Special, special fighter.
And that is what Mikaela Mayer is trying to become as well. Let's hear how the judges had it. Here's Mark Chinook.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds here inside the Virgin Hotel Las Vegas, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Eric Cheek scores the bout 97-93. Max DeLuca and Lisa Giampa both score the bout 98-92. For your winner by unanimous decision, and still WBO Junior Lightweight Champion of the World, Mikaela Mayer!
Mikaela Mayer is 15-0. Could be big things ahead. A lot of talk of possibly a tournament of the stars among the women in and around 130 pounds. She keeps the belt, her first title defense, and she does it in good form. The monster is up next. But this week, Inoue was already meeting up with his greatest challenge. This was the scene here in Vegas, this time harmless with the great future Hall of Famer and world champ Nonito Donaire. Surprise visitor, the two men who took part in the 2019 Fight of the Year. They were beating each other up a couple years ago. They were all smiles and laughs this week, and they're openly talking about wanting a rematch. Donaire is here sitting ringside with another bantamweight champion, Casimero. They're going to fight in August. But tonight we expect to see that massive power from the small frame land on Michael Dasmarinas. That boxing maxim, punchers are born, not made. It applies to Inoue.
It's a gift from God. And I'm not even a religious man, but that power comes someplace from deep inside. Either you have it or you don't. You can teach boxing, you can teach how to throw a jab, but you can't teach power.
I've seen the biggest, most muscular guys that do all type of strength and conditioning workouts. They can't put people down like that.
To have power in your hands like that, it's relegated to the big guys. Yet when you're that small, you're not supposed to have that much power.
Sunod na mga kapatid, laban ni Inoue versus Dasmarinas. Shout out sa 21 viewers guys. Dito lang kayo, di nawawala tong stream natin. Stable lang. Kahit mamaya laban na ni Inoue pati ni Dasmarinas. Masaksaksihan na natin guys yung laban nila. Sabi daw nila sure win daw si Monster pero sa tingin ko may palag naman to si Dasmarinas. Good luck na lang. Supporta lang tayo sa Pinoy guys. By the way guys, like nyo naman yung stream natin habang nandito kayo nanonood. Sabay-sabay tayo manood guys. Maraming salamat. Habang wala pa yung laban nila, mag-usap muna tayo guys. Pa-like lang ng stream natin guys. Yun lang yung sabay-sabay tayo manood guys. Di mawawala tong stream na to. Hanggang sa mamaya, laban na nila. Tuloy-tuloy guys. Kay nino kayo guys? Sino sa tingin nyo yung mananalo? Salamat kay kapatid Rico Lopez sa pag-subscribe.
Some days, you just don't
shout out sa'yo tol.
Now my uncle though,
Rico Lopez, shout out sa'yo. Maraming salamat.
And now, he's really on his game.
Once weekly Trulicity lowers your A1C by helping your body release the
maraming salamat sa mga nag-like ng stream natin guys.
Under 7%.
Sa ngayon, nag-aantay tayo. Advertisement pa lang.
It can also help you lose up to 10 pounds.
Sunod na yung laban nila guys. Inoue versus Dasmarinas.
It isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. It's not approved for use in
shout out
children.
sa 26 viewers. Pa-like naman ng stream natin mga kapatid.
Or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling
maraming
in your
salamat
neck,
sa mga
stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea
kung nagtataka kayo guys bakit di ko idol
side effects include nausea, vomiting,
yung
and
pangalan
diarrhea,
ng
which can lead to dehydration
channel
and
natin
worsen
kasi
kidney
idol ko
problems.
talaga si
Show your
Kiko
world
guys.
what's truly inside. Ask your doctor about once weekly Trulicity on July 9.
Uy, ang bilis na naman dumami mga kapatid. 33 na. Pa-like naman ang ating stream mga kapatid. Tuloy-tuloy na to, wala na tong
Tickets and pre-orders available now. Exclusive to July 9th.
If you do what feels right, then own your style. Philips One Blade, your style made simple. There's always a way to make life better.
This summer at the Euro, can the underdog be greater than the
sabik na ba kayo
superpower?
guys na makita yung laban?
Speed greater than strength.
Ito na guys, masasaksihan na natin.
The Euro from June 11th to July.
That clock counting down here in the Vegas night. We are under 10 minutes away from one of the best punchers,
10 minutes guys bago mag-start yung laban nila.
of boxing. Get ready for
Within
offense.
10 minutes.
Naoya Inoue, the undefeated champion, is the fourth best plus-minus mark in boxing. What does that mean?
Grabe guys,
He does the
tigil na
hitting,
tigil na
the
si
opponents
Monster.
do the taking, and the stats
Tigil na
prove
si
it. And folks,
Monster,
for tonight
guys.
only, Boxing fans can play in a free top-ranked boxing pool on DraftKings. It's a shot at 10 grand in prizes. Answer a series of questions on tonight's fight with Inoue and Dasmarinas. Get enough correct, you take home your share of 10 grand. Download the DraftKings Fantasy app and sign up with promo code TOPRANK. Listen, you can hype them up. You can talk about power, but here's the thing with Inoue. It's the delivery system. It's the execution. Show the good people how he does it.
Let's go into the lab, baby. First of all, we're going to start with the stance. This is a power stance. Slightly past his shoulders. Position with the back leg slightly lifted off the canvas, so that way he can explode forward and also get back out of range. Now he starts with the jab. This is the power jab, which is used to push back your opposition. It's heavy, it's effective, it feels like a right hand. And the vertical jab, the vertical jab is thrown with the thumb up. He uses it to split the guard of his opposition. And of course, the level changing jab. Changing levels with that jab, that's going to do two things. Sets up big shots over the top and also drains the stamina. You also need to be careful of this. That right there was a high, guard, enticed left hook right there. The lead left hook you got to be careful for.
Pero guys, napaka-delikado talaga ni Inoue. Kita nyo guys yung record niya. Tatlo lang yung nakasurvive sa kanya. Samantala yung tatlong nakalaban niya, yun lang, I mean, yung 70, lahat tinumba niya guys. Grabe. No guys, dumadami na tayo. Shout out nga pala sa 46 viewers natin. Kung maaari lang sana guys, palike naman ng ating stream.
If he needs to take it, if he's facing adversity like in a no-nito, the near fight, he's shown that he's got the wherewithal to fight back and push back into the fight. He can do it all. He checks all the boxes for me. Inoue is the truth.
Hey, listen, our production meeting with him, much like his fights, short. He doesn't talk much. Never much about himself. Never much with bold words at or against his opponent. But don't let Inoue's humility, his respectfulness fool you. Inoue is a seek and destroy weapon in the ring.
It's like a foreign temperament to us. You know, we really want like Mike Tyson, I'm gonna eat your children. What we get with Inoue is something we're not familiar with. Okay, you said that about me, you're gonna beat me, okay.
Shout out nga pala guys kay Lucian Gayuma. Siya ay taga Binagoonan, Rizal. Maraming salamat, kapatid na nanonood ka ng ating live stream. Support pa tayo kay Dasmarinas guys, kahit alam natin na underdog siya. Napaka-underdog guys ni Michael Dasmarinas sa laban na to. Halos siguro lahat ng nasa Amerika guys, lahat kumusta kay Inoue. Pero guys, kahit ganon, actually guys, iniidolo ko talaga si Inoue. Kaso kung Pinoy na yung katapat niya, syempre Pinoy tayo. Lapit na guys, siguro ano na lang, 5 minutes na lang tapos magsisimula na yung laban nila.
On July 9,
What brings you home, sister? Unfinished business.
the wave is finally
Salamat
over.
nga pala guys sa mga nag-subscribe. Huwag kayong mag-alala guys, itong na to, di mabubura. Hindi tulad ng mga nasa Facebook, mabubura yun guys.
My favorite Sonic shake?
Paglaban na nila yun, mabubura na yun.
The slush is bringing this to another level. Cherry limeade.
Iti-take down yun ng Facebook kasi
The lasting cologne
wala
scent
silang
of
mga
Old Spice
background
Dynasty
music.
helps get you off your couch.
Salamat sa mga nag-like guys ng stream natin. 15 likes. Tapos may 18 subscriber na tayo. Tier 3 watching.
Old Spice Hydrate will help you become a more moisturized man. It will not help you get your security deposit back.
Shout out sa lahat ng mga nanonood. Huwag kaya mahiya guys na mag-chat sa live stream natin.
Free testing and charging? And if you need a new one, we've got you. Welcome to America's #1 battery destination, AutoZone, your battery
God bless guys sa inyo lahat. Salamat guys.
Everything good is above the surface.
Sana okay lang kayo ngayong pandemic. Dapat stay lang guys. Stay tuned lang kayo guys ha. Stay tuned. Malapit na to.
You've zoomed. You've
Konting
posted.
advertisement
You've
na to.
binge
Konting
watched.
kempot lang.
Now
Tapos
it's
laban
time
na
to get out
talaga.
and play tennis. It lets you keep your
Shout
social
out,
distance
66
without
viewers.
being socially distant. Let's get out and play.
Kung share nyo guys sa mga kapitbahay nyo, friends nyo, or kahit sa mga pamilya nyo guys.
The designation meant to solve
Sa mga mahilig sa mga boxing dyan, pwede nyo i-share guys sa live stream natin.
Okay, some less epic than others.
Salamat sa
Just
mga
remember
nagla-like.
what we're really talking about here. Not
Sabi dito ni Rico Lopez, shout out.
best on the mic.
I'm gonna run him over as if
Ah,
I'm an 18
okay.
wheeler. And he's a human being.
Shout out guys kay Rico Lopez. Taga Bicol siya guys. Sabi niya dito guys, sana manalo kababayan namin, God bless. Ay oo nga pala guys, taga Bicol pala si si Dasmarinas. Pagdasal natin siya guys. Pagdasal natin si Dasmarinas guys. Ako guys, taga Mindanao ako. Pero isa ako sa mga tagahanga ni Dasmarinas. Napakalupit niyan guys. Kung makikita niyo yung previous record guys ni Dasmarinas, 6 na laban niya, lahat ipinatumba niya guys by knockout guys. Walang palag yung kalaban sa kanya. Ganun siya kalakas. Pero guys, dito na talaga natin masasaksihan. Underdog laban sa isang monster.
Look at Inoue, what a warrior, an absolute monster.
Magbasa pa tayo guys. Tapos
Don't need to fight through broken orbital bones if we would be the best in the world.
walang anuman, Rico Lopez, walang anuman. Sabi ni Rene Dumog dito, Pinoy lang malakas. Ayun nga pala, tapos sabi ni Rick Rigo, salamat ng dahil. Walang anuman boss. Lahat naman tayo naghahanap lang ng ganito. Kasiyahan.
By the way, we wish him the best in his recovery from hamstring surgery. Lighter weights and being on the pound-for-pound list.
Ito guys, shout out kay Jolix TV. Maraming salamat sa iyo kapatid na nanonood ka dito. Magsisimula na to guys. Ito na. Ipinapakilala na nila yung mga bawat mga boksingero.
You know,
Uy, Ervin Garcia, taga Sambuanga din ako. Nasa Tetuan ako, boss. Taga Tetuan ako. Ervin Garcia, shout out sa'yo, kapatid. Taga Sambuanga City ako, boss. De Zamboanga kayo, Chabacano kita, idol. Sabi kita man Chabacano. Ervin Garcia, shout out sa'yo.
You don't have the luxury of having a bad night, much less losing, because then you're viewed differently. Inoue could sit back and play it safe.
Sabi dito ni Jeric Orina, guys, hintayin natin ang baon na hinandaan ni Dasma. Kayang-kaya yan. Shout out naman doon. Shout out sa'yo, Jeric Orina. Tama ba ang aking pagkabigkas? Orilla? Or Orilla? Jeric Orilla. Shout out po sa inyo, kapatid. Taga Vitali ka pala, Garcia. Ingat sa'yo, kapatid. Kapatid Ervin. Shout out sa 76 viewers, guys. Maraming salamat sa nanonood. Kung maaari sana mga kapatid na isubscribe nyo naman ang aking YouTube channel. At in the same time guys, like nyo naman yung stream natin. Kill na to guys. Ang dalawang boksingero na to. Watching from Bataan, Jeric Orilla, taga Bataan siya. Shout out sa yung kapatid.
Magite. Right hand. That's gonna be the shot right there.
Shout out nga pala kay Nick Benz. Sabi niya dito, salamat sa live. And siya ay taga Singapore. Ingat dyan sa mga taga Singapore.
The monster is in the ring next.
Inoue is the closest thing boxing has to a pure predator.
He's looked that dangerous, that intelligent, that destructive.
Look at Inoue, what a warrior, an absolute monster.
Still undefeated, La Hoya!
Walang anuman, Jolex TV. Sabi ni Edward Dugan, like and subscribe na idol. Pa-shoutout naman. Go, 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 Dasma, Kababayan, Oragon. Let's go lang guys, Dasma lang malakas. Kahit nadehado si Dasma guys, Dasma pa rin tayo. May tiwala ako guys. Malakas talaga tong fighting spirit ni Dasma. Pareho naman silang humble guys ni Inoue at si Dasmarinas. Kaso nga lang guys, may iba talagang ako napapansin kay Dasma. Para siyang, alam nyo guys, yung medyo tahimik lang pero pag bumanat na, wagas talaga guys. Sa ring niya talaga pinapakita yung lahat guys. Mga desambuang gali, shoutout ko ninyo. Tagi si Fernando Cruz, watching from Sinunok, Zamboanga City. Shoutout sa'yo, Fernando Cruz. Na taga Zamboanga City. Walang anuman, Raniel Billones. Maraming salamat sa'yo, kapatid. Donnie Abdullah, shoutout po sa inyo. Donnie Abdullah, shoutout sa inyo. Huwag nyo kalimutan guys na i-like ang ating stream at in the same time, subscribe nyo naman. Shoutout sa 74 viewers guys.
I used to work for some very dangerous people. They came after my family. You don't do that.
Sabi dito ni Danny Boy, suran nyo, patay na Inoue, di habay. Wala na bay, tulog na si Inoue diri. Rene Dungog. Nga pala, shoutout sa mga Dungog family sa Lapu-Lapu. Babag, thanks sa live from Spain. Taga Spain ka? Grabe, marami pala tayong mga OFW dito. Mag-ingat kayo guys, mga kapatid.
The turbocharged Kia K5.
Tama guys, magsisimula na yung laban na to. Ito na guys. After ng advertisement na to, G na to.
It comes from within. It drives you.
Teka guys, balik lang ako balik lang.
To shine your brightest. As you charge ahead, illuminating the way forward, a light maker. Recognizing that the impact you make comes from the energy you create. Introducing the all-electric Lyric, lighting the way.
We've got you taken care of, Sergeant Houston.
Thank you. That was fast.
One call to USAA got her tow, her claim paid, and even her grandpa's dog tags back. Get a quote.
You've heard the stories.
Inoue is the closest thing boxing has to a pure predator.
You've witnessed the power.
Inoue can put your lights out in a half a second.
But have you ever seen him this hungry before? Tonight, prepare for the return.
Hello guys, I'm back.
Of the monster.
Full support sa Pinoy, kabayan, go Dasmarinas, sabi ni Joel Prudente.
Back here in Vegas,
Go,
Joe
go.
Tessitore and the Top Rank crew with you as Inoue
Ito na guys, yung
the Japanese
natin.
superstar world champion about to make his third appearance in the U.S. ring. Top Rank Boxing is brought to you by DraftKings.
Guys, share nyo na guys sa mga ano nyo,
Michael
sa mga
Dasmarinas,
Facebook account nyo or
the
sa mga
Filipino challenger, has the height advantage when you look at the Geico tail
Tingnan
to tape
guys.
by 2 inches. Every other box checks for Inoue, including superb power punching. Look at the percentage. Both men well above the bantamweight average for power punch placement.
Subscribe nyo naman mga kapatid yung YouTube channel natin. Shout out sa inyo guys. Ako guys, ito na nga. Let's go!
28-year-old
Let's go guys!
He was one of 11 children growing up. His father, who was a farmer, he began boxing at 9 years old. Very long layoff of 17 months. Current number 1 ranked IBF mandatory challenger,
like nyo na rin guys
in his last
stream natin.
13 fights.
Ito na nga guys.
Hasn't lost since December of 2014.
natin ay wala pa pala.
That was a split decision to a South African fighter.
Wala yan,
South Africa.
wala yan. Wasabi versus Hot&Spicy ng Pinas, panalo si Inoue. God bless Dasma, sabi ni Rene Dumog. God bless kay Dasma guys. Good luck sa kanya. Ako, ito na, the monster. Naku guys, ang nangyari? Pambihira naman yan. Oh my God guys. Tinake down? Pambihira namang yan. Ito na nga guys. Magbabalik na tayo. Grabe naman yun. Wala. Dito na guys. Nakabalik na tayo. We are back again. Pambira namang isa. Ito na guys, ito na. Ito na nga ang pinaka-aantay ng lahat.
The unified bantamweight champion here to defend his titles. For the official introductions, here's Mark Chinook.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome inside the brand new Virgin Hotel, Las Vegas. This bout is sanctioned
Shout out
by the
guys,
State
sa inyo.
Athletic Commission, Executive Director Bob Bennett, Chairman Stephen J. Klubeck, our ringside
Let's
physicians,
go guys,
David
let's
Obert,
go.
Jay Coates, Vicky Mazzarana, and Brandon Sneed.
Let's go.
Our timekeepers, Steve Esposito and Steve Mazzagatti. Our judges at ringside, Tim Cheatham, Patricia Morse-Jarman, and Don Trella. And the man in charge at the sound of the bell, Mr. Russell Mora. Now to everyone in attendance
Sabik na yung dalawang
and the
guys.
millions
Boksingero.
watching on ESPN. This is boxing. This is Top Rank. And this is the main event. 12 rounds for the WBA and IBF Bantamweight Championships of the World.
Di natin pwede masyado lakasan yung volume mga boss kasi baka mana tayo.
Introducing first out of the blue corner.
Dapat yung boses lang natin kasi baka marinig tayo guys. Maraming salamat sa nag-subscribe, bagong subscriber natin si Boy Kidlat.
With red and gold trim. He brings a record
Yan
of
na guys.
30 victories with only 2 defeats, 1 draw. 20 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He is the IBF #1 bantamweight contender from
Search natin yun guys.
Philippines, Michael Hot&Spicy Dasmarinas.
Ito na guys, we're back again.
Introducing out of the red corner, presented in association with Bacon Promotions and Ohashi Promotions. He weighed in at 118 pounds.
We are safe na mga
wearing
kapatid.
black trunks with white trim. He brings a perfect
Wala na
record.
guys, wala na.
20 wins, no defeats, 17 victories coming by way of
Babalik na
knockout.
tayo guys.
making his 16th
Huwag kayong mag-alala guys, patient lang kayo kasi
He is the former light
wala nang mangyayaring
heavyweight
masama.
world champion. The
Safe na tayo, safe.
junior
Kahit na illegal,
world
safe na
champion.
safe na
He
tayo.
is the reigning, defending WBA, IBF, Unified Bantamweight Champion of the World from Sama, Kanagawa, Japan, the Monster.
Grabe guys, nararamdaman ko yung presensya niya guys, napakalakas. Ako ata kinabahan, sabi ni Amir Atomar. Kahit ako nga idol, kinakabahan din ako eh. Tanggalin mo Lord yung bulot Lord. Ah, hindi pwede Lord kasi mata-take down tayo eh. Subscribe nyo naman guys yung ano natin, yung YouTube channel natin. Salamat guys sa mga nanonood dyan. Like yung stream natin guys. Huwag nyo kalimutan na i-like yung stream natin at mag-subscribe kayo guys. Mga kapatid, maraming salamat sa inyo. Shout out sa 100 viewers natin. Mga kapatid, wala na. Lagi natin itong gawin, mga kapatid.
And now a new target opposite him. The opening bell, it unleashes the monster, his 21st pro fight.
Starting out, Dasmarinas is a southpaw. In fighting the southpaw and unorthodox, the right hand and left hook are the two punches that you want to look for. All starting with the
Shout out sa mga ano.
You get your foot outside.
Shout out muna tayo guys. Na guys, focus muna tayo guys. Mayroon yung shout out. Kahit ako. Kinakabahan ako guys. Ang bihira naman yan.
Shocking and surprising to opponents. They can't realize that the punch got there. That's it.
Hand speed, combining with that power.
The hand speed, also the balance of Inoue. He has perfect balance. Even when he's in exchanges,
South mo pala to si Dasmarinas guys. Left-handed. May pagkapakyaw.
That's electric again. You see how quickly he can fight or strike it at a moment's notice.
Mukhang mahihirapan dito si Inoue guys. Ayon sa ating pananaliksik, lamang yung kaliwete. Pero tingnan natin guys. I-comment nyo guys, i-chat nyo dyan. Suportahan natin, comment kayo dyan guys. Go Dasma, Dasma lang malakas.
To the body with a jab is Inoue.
Dasmarinas has given up a lot of energy just from the presence of Inoue. Just the fact that Inoue is in range to land is unnerving.
And he does so with the right hand. That is a great way to put it, Dre. Just his presence, the constant stalking, the perfect footwork, to always be in position to attack. That is draining when you're the opponent, even if very little is happening with the fist.
Yes, it's tough when you cannot make a mistake.
The shot that Dasmarinas is going to be looking for is the looping left hand. That's his power shot. And he's looking, trying to lure Inoue into that shot. Trying to get him comfortable, moving, chasing him. Make a mistake and then boom. He's going to look for it.
And the left hook as Dasmarinas came in across that threshold. The undefeated champion, the three-division world champion, who's really...
Grabe guys, palag-palag to si Dasmarinas guys.
Who came out to see him tonight among the select
mga kapatid.
stars ringside. Well, let's take a look at who came out as Gabe Forrest. Gabe Forrest is an emerging American superstar, 20-0.
Bibili ka nga ng buko ko. Ito nga? Nag-order ka na? Order ka na.
year against Carl Frampton. And then the two guys who are in this division, John Casimiro, who on August 14th now the reports are he's going to be taking on the Filipino Flash, the future Hall of Famer.
Wala kapatid. Uy, sino nito mga kapatid? Yung mga kalaban ni Casimiro. Ay, nako. Ayoko si ano guys. Mga kapatid, ayoko si... Sino ba to? Si Donaire. Di nagtatagalog eh. English, puro English.
Inoue was 10 of 34 with his punches in that first round. A 10-2 connect advantage against Dasmarinas.
Masyadong malakas mga kapatid. Inoue. Hindi na lang natin siguro tinatansya pa ni Dasmarinas mga kapatid.
Well, you just saw a moment ago that danger zone of how quickly that left hook will fire off at him if he comes in. He's not clean with it. He's got to be careful.
Dasmarinas is going to have to be in that range and still get his. If he's got any shot of landing anything significant.
There's no doubt. You got to take certain risks. Inoue has spectacular, utterly spectacular knockout in his last fight with a fighter.
Alam nyo mga kapatid, may nararamdaman na ako dito.
And it's just a slip counter with a brutal right hand.
May nararamdaman na talaga ako dito mga kapatid. Anong mangyayari dito kay Inoue?
That's exactly what Inoue needs to do if he's going to slow down the legs of Dasmarinas. It's going out to the body. He throws a nice right hand down to the body of Dasmarinas.
Panigurado mga kapatid. Sa tagal ng laro na to, round 12, meron at meron talaga mababagsak dito. Either yung isa or yung kabila. Kasi kung ganito yung labanan nila mga kapatid, napaka mabilis.
Trying to time that left hand.
You can already tell from the body language of Dasmarinas. He's moving a lot. He doesn't want to get touched by those big shots. But offensively, he's starting to settle down and land some shots.
Nako! Grabe naman mga kapatid! Ang lakas! Grabe naman manuntok na si ano? What? Ano yun? Tinamaan ng body shot? Grabe yung lakas manuntok.
Dug in underneath. Now working behind the jab. Nearly a clash of heads there. Dasmarinas trying to steady himself on his feet. Inoue stalking. Goes to the body. Left uppercut comes in as well.
That's what you do when you hurt a person to the body.
Oh, another body
right
shot.
back down there.
Pinpoint accuracy with the left hand to the body. One of the most devastating punches you can land in this sport. Paralyzes the opponent. And it did with Dasmarinas.
Dasmarinas is still hurt.
Round 4, sabi ko na sa inyo mga kapatid, masyadong matagal
Another body shot comes in. Look at Inoue. This is what he delivers time and again. Dasmarinas is so game to fight back. Inoue goes in again. Just bruising that liver shot. Targeting that right flank.
Round 2 pa lang yun mga kapatid. Grabe yung pinakita ni ano dito. Ni Japanese Turtle. Sabi nga ni Casimiro, Japanese Turtle daw. Ayos na Casimiro. Japanese Turtle daw. The monster.
Common shot in the sport of boxing, but it didn't land in common power. Then we see Inoue throw a right uppercut and just sort of raise the mid to side.
Napaluhod talaga siya. Parang Donaire.
It was a delayed reaction, but he thought about it. He said, I just can't stand up. That kind of shot takes the wind out of it. Jab, waist uppercut, and just a crazy shot right there. That just paralyzed Dasmarinas. And Inoue went back there 6 or 7 times throughout the course of that round.
Then he goes back to the body.
Now he goes
Para
back
tong
to the
ano
body.
guys, itong The Monster parang pinabata naman ni Pacquiao. Pero sa mga kapatid, napakaaga. Round 3.
Round number 3. 20 fights
mga
for
kapatid,
Inoue have
like
only lasted a
natin
total
at
of
sabay
114 rounds. 5.7 rounds is his average length of an Inoue fight, and he hurts Dasmarinas in round 2. The velocity, I know it looked like it was crazy, but the speed is, oh, he digs it again! And Tim, for people at home saying the delayed reaction, what that feels like is very unique. There's that second pause, and then your entire system just wants to shut down.
You're thinking about it, you're saying, and then it really digs in on you, and then you have no choice but to go down from another shot.
This right here is when it starts to become unfair for opponents of Inoue when, yes, he's offensively powerful, but then defensively, he's stingy and he doesn't let you get anything with his quickness. Fighters realize right away that they really can't hit him, and he can hit them anytime he wants to.
That's all starting with his stance, Dre. He keeps that back foot up so that way he can pounce on his opposition and also get off. That lead foot stays flat on the ground so that way he can push off to get back out of range.
Inoue's looking to go back to that body. He's just going away from it for a little bit. Make Dasmarinas forget about it when he's going back down with that left hook.
There it is. Sold the right hand, came back with the left to the body. Now Dasmarinas trying to get right into that kitchen, fires off a combination. You see those shots being blocked by Inoue, the undefeated world champion, number 3 pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
That's the high guard enticing right there. He's trying to entice and allow Dasmarinas to punch so that way he opens himself up.
Grabe ka naman, Damon. Siya yung naghahabol, guys.
Tried to get it right there, but raised the body of Dasmarinas.
You see Dasmarinas now purposely pinning that right elbow to his side every time he gets at close range.
And that's why a smart fighter like Inoue will go away from it and then come back to it.
3-punch combination, goes back to it again. Big time shot to the body by Inoue. Survives the count, but can he survive the next half minute? Destructive word from the monster. Uppercut, body shot again! My oh my! 3 body shot knockdowns and a knockout victory for the great Naoya Inoue!
Ang sakit nun.
As advertised, 118 pounds, and as has been said, one of the most efficient hunting machines in all of boxing. Wow. And that is Nonito Donaire, who we defeated in the fight of the year in 2019.
Buti pa ako. Nakasurvive ako kay Inoue ng round 12. Kaya sa ngayon masaya.
It's the first time I've seen Inoue smile all week. People don't realize the pressure that you have to deal with, and then when it's over, you just feel it lift, and you say, now I can smile and relax.
Sabi ni dito ni Certain, nagmukhang bata lang.
The pressure of the status, the pressure of every time you go out, you're being compared at the top of that list to, is Canelo the best fighter in the world? Is Bud Crawford the best fighter in the world? Or is this
pati mga Pinoy,
the total package?
Pinoy ba to?
The small package with the big power.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, honestly, I've never seen anybody this small put it all together and possess that much punching power. I mean, how he does it. You know, Dasmarinas didn't make it easy for him. He had to seek it out. He had to cut off the ring, place us up top, and then go right down to the body. But the way he finished this fight tonight was very impressive. Smart boxing by Inoue, great power, great balance. The guy is fantastic, young man. He's a fantastic man.
You imagine what the ribs and what the liver of Dasmarinas, that side is going to feel like. Here's how he finished it. Well, this was the first knockdown.
See, splitting the guard with the uppercut, then coming around the elbow to the liver with the left hand. Miss with that. But what he really wanted was that right there. Bring the elbows inside with the uppercut. Then come around those elbows with the left hook to the body.
We knew Inoue was going right back down to the bottom. He was just trying to find that perfect shot. Got some distance, just a little bit, and he landed another perfect shot right to the side of Dasmarinas. Dasmarinas was already still reeling from the first body shot and the others that followed up.
Subscribe and open
click
the notification.
He just put flavor on that thing and
para
did it
sa
with flair.
susunod na mga
how much of his body he puts into it.
But everything was calculated though. That was not by accident. That was very, very intentional.
You know what that move is called? It's called a back step shuffle. That's how he got on that angle. Landed with the back foot, shifted around, boom, landed a beautiful shot on Dasmarinas.
The CompuBox numbers. 17 body punches landed in that short span, 3 of them forcing knockdowns.
17
Boy, is he awesome. Let's make it official. Here's Mark Chanel.
Ladies and gentlemen, here inside the Virgin Hotel, Las Vegas. This bout comes to a conclusion at 2 minutes, 45 seconds of round number 3 for your winner by knockout. And still, the WBA IBF Bantamweight Champion of the World, the Monster, Naoya!
Ang saya ni
Naoya Inoue, 21-0.
21 and 18 KO.
Third round knockout. Top Rank Boxing on ESPN is presented by DraftKings. Download the DraftKings app to play free for $10,000 in prizes tonight. Use promo code TOPRANK when you sign up. DraftKings, the leader in daily fantasy sports. And in part by Geico, save even more when you bundle home and car insurance. As is the case every week we broadcast Top Rank, our post-fight show will be on the ESPN app. You can go to your ESPN app for complete coverage of everything that happened tonight. We will talk to Inoue. We will visit with Nonito Donaire, so you can head over to the app to see that. The Punch of the Night is brought to you by DraftKings.
Nabuo mga kapatid, ang laki naman ng kita.
Nice setup shot right there. Uppercut to bring the hands in of Dasmarinas. Coming around the elbow. Beautiful step back foot shuffle right there from Inoue to get in position to land that shot, the kill shot to the liver. Step back, right uppercut. Bring the hands up of Dasmarinas. Boom, left hook down to the liver again.
Dre, there were some who, in the course of the past 18 months, were voting Inoue #1 on their pound-for-pound list. No matter what they thought about Crawford, no matter what they saw out of Canelo. Where are you when it comes to ranking him among the rest of the stars of the sport?
Well, I have him, I think, number 3 right now on my personal list, but you start getting fighters that are so close in what they do, skill set, ability, resume, where it's arguably they could be top 3, top 4, and if he goes ahead and becomes undisputed and does it in a spectacular fashion, it's going to be hard to keep him from being atop that list.
Next week, we have the guy who was #1 on the pound-for-pound list. Vasily Lomachenko makes his return. Remember, he was upset by Teofimo Lopez. He will be in a good fight against Masayoshi Nakatani next week, Saturday night on ESPN+. Sports Center has the full day. Busy day in sports coming up right now. We're headed over to the app for the post-fight show. You can join us there.
Grabe nga yun.
18th knockout of his career. Third round, and does it in brutal fashion with the body shots. 3 knockdowns scored, all to the body, against Michael Dasmarinas. We had mentioned just before the fight how much the gambling public here in Vegas was banking on an Inoue knockout victory, where the over-under, the total rounds, was surging down dramatically by multiple rounds. And he delivered. He got rid of him in 3. For Naoya Inoue, the 3rd time in his career he has scored a 3rd round knockout. 112 punches were thrown. not even in 3 full rounds. 17 of his 38 total punches, 17 were body shots. He is one of the best body punchers in all of boxing. And once he knew that Dasmarinas was hurt to the body, that's where he went. And that's how he finished it. And the celebration will continue as Shingo Inoue, his 49-year-old father, himself was a fighter, was the trainer of the year in Japan, going all the way back to 2014. He guides his son to yet another victory. Clearly, right atop the list of most entertaining fighters in the sport. And a guy who will take on any challenge. He told Donaire this week, Nonito Donaire, let's do it again. Let's run it back. As Naoya Inoue makes his way to Bernardo Osuna.
Thank you very much. Glad you're with us here on ESPN Plus. Nobu will be translating for the champion, the monster, Naoya Inoue. It's been described in many ways. How does he describe tonight's performance, Nobu?
今日の試合のいろいろな人がどのような試合だったというのを説明してますけれども、あなたはどういう試合だったと思いましたか？
そうですね、まあ今日初のラスベガスでの試合、1位のダスマリナスを迎えて、いい勝利ができたと思います。
Yeah, against the number one ranked fighter, Dasmarinas, I think I had a great win.
What does it feel like to do that to another person, to see them crumble to the ground with a body shot?
あのようにボディで相手を倒すっていうのはどういう気持ちでしょう？
まあボディでも、まあ顔でもどちらでも倒せる、まあ準備をしてきたので、まあそのボディでの倒すっていうのが、まあ今夜出せてよかったと思います。
You know, I prepared myself to knock him out with a headshot or a body shot. I came prepared, and to get a win and with a knockout, it's good for me.
You've said that you're comfortable facing southpaws. It took the first round to kind of feel him out. When did you know you had him?
サウスパーと非常に問題ないですって以前に言われてましたけれども、1ラウンドでちょっと様子見たところで、いつもう倒せるなと思った気持ちになりましたか？
まあ1ラウンド相手の実力出方見て、まあ相手の出方次第ですけど、まあ早い回ではいけるのかなと、確信も出ましたね。
You know, the first round, I just wanted to see what he had, and then as he came out, it depended on him how he came out, and after a little while, yeah, I thought I can get him out.
Filipinos are in your future. John Riel Casimero will be facing Nonito Donaire in the month of August. Is that who you want the winner of that fight to become a undisputed champion?
あなたの未来にはフィリピン人の対戦相手がいると思うんですけれども、ドネア対、カシメロ、その勝者と試合をしたいですか？
もちろんです。
Of course.
Now, he's been the monster all week long, very serious. Now he brings out that $1 million smile. What makes him smile?
今週ずっとモンスターというイメージで非常に渋い顔してましたけれども、これで勝ったところで今笑顔が見えるんですけれども、その笑顔はどこから出てくるんでしょう？
まず勝ったことの嬉しさありますし、その後の、ドネア・カジメロ勝者戦えることの嬉しさ、それがやっぱり何よりですね。
You know, of course, getting the win gives me the smile, but to be able to fight the winner of Casimero and Donaire, that brings me another smile as well.
Does he have a favorite, Casimero, or the rematch against Donaire in a fight of the year again?
どちらの方がいいですか？
よりドラマチックなのはドネア。
Hey guys, thanks for watching.